Well, here we have it. I went on vacation and didn't miss my husband, so I divorced him. Yeah, you read that right. Let's dig into this, guys. So,
oh my gosh.
4-year-old woman celebrates her 40th birthday on, you guessed it, a girls' trip, as you can tell in the picture. Now,
dude, I mean, this chick is a total harpy, and even she thinks she could do better than her husband. And even she is going on these girls' trips. What I tell you, that's a problem too. Is when you're in a relationship with a girl and she's still friends with all of her single friends, all bets are off. Okay, if she's still hanging out with those single bitches, I'm telling you, you're in for it, man. She should not have any of those single friends. That's what happened with my ex from 2006. Like, she had a relationship with me, and all her friends were still single at the time. Kept trying to drag her out to the club, drag her out here, drag her out there. Don't put up with it.
A lot of us have been talking about these girls' trips, these girls' nights, and you go with your single friends, your single ladies.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, you come back, you either cheated on the man.
Yep.
You had some crazy revelations that you want to divorce him, leave him, what have you. Now, she has 4 children.
Jeez.
So, any of these decisions that she makes to leave him, it doesn't just directly affect her, it affects him and the 4 kids, right?
Oh, but let me guess. I needed to take care of me. I needed to take care of me. That's what these chicks always do. I wasn't taking care of me. It's always about them. They are so self-serving. It's sad. And you can see this. I mean, this chick is a friggin' 2, maybe a 3, right? She's 40 years old with 4 kids and husband in tow. Well, she's now going to be a divorced single mom with 4 kids. And even she is so confident in herself, she doesn't need to stay, right? I mean, what a terrible, terrible, terrible mother. I hate to judge, but I mean, come on, man. You've got 4 kids and a husband at home, and this is what you're doing? You're going on girls' trips? Why did she even bother to get married?
So, this is what's crazy. So, last May, she decides to go on this quote-unquote girls' trip. She comes back saying that she had so much fun on this so-called trip. You know, partying, drinking, whatever, on the beach.
I mean, this chick sounds like she's like 20, just turned 21 years old and, you know, just got the ability legally to drink or something, and she's going out, you know, on this trip for the first time. She's 40, right? She's 40.
That she realized while she was there that she missed her kids, but she didn't miss him. That's all. You know, she realized she didn't miss him. So she realized, you know what? When I get back home, I'm just going to end it. I don't feel any excitement going back home to him.
Well, obviously, you're not, you know, because she's on this girls' trip and she sees all these hot dudes. They're probably like going to Cabo or, you know, Cabo San Lucas or, you know, Europe. Who knows where these chicks are going. But I'm sure, because her friends were all single too, these chicks... and I've seen these chicks out too. I mean, like when I've traveled, even when they come visit Los Angeles, right? Or even when I was living in San Francisco, which is very touristy, these women would come, especially Vegas, by the way. I've seen so many of these women in the casino too, where they'll just, I mean, I could be there with my dogs, like Cash and Gizmo, just trying to gamble like 3 a.m, just trying to relax. Might have had just come from boot camp and I don't want to be bothered, right? And I'm just sitting there and some like 40-year-old middle-aged women like them, like just a little overweight, and just you could tell they have husbands at home. They just strike up a conversation with you, right? They're trying to lure you back to their hotel room, right? Have like a threesome, bang you right then and there, and then go back home to their family. Yeah, I've never partaken in that, but I mean, yeah, obviously too, because a lot of them look like this. And yeah, you're not going to get any like, you know, any fashion models coming up to you in the casino at 3 or 4 a.m. But they look like this, and they just want to get laid, right? They just want to get laid and, you know, take advantage of being away from their husband.
I mean, just miss my kids. This is what we're talking about, guys. This is exactly what we talk about on these lives and on all these posts. Why do we think 80% of divorces are initiated by women?
Thank you.
Here is one of them. Let me not forget to mention this. So she went on that trip in May. By July, she already had a new boyfriend.
Wow.
So what does that tell you guys? Come on.
Tells you that women are scandalous like that. She went on the trip in July, and then she already had, or May, and then she had a boyfriend like a month later. I always tell you guys, whenever if you're in a LTR right now or a marriage, and your wife decides to leave, I'm telling you now, like 99.9% of the time, the new guy is already in her life, right? It's just, man, it's so undermining when these chicks do that, because they have the power to get out there and, get guys fairly easy. For us guys, it's 1,000 times harder to pick up the pieces after a harsh breakup, right? We can't just get back out there. I mean, and usually too, after a harsh breakup, it's very depressing. It's a very depressing time for most guys. I mean, even me back in the day, it was a very depressing time. Like whenever I'd lose a girlfriend, I'm like, oh my gosh, back out at the club, and you're getting rejected by women like not even half as good looking as your chick who just dumped you. It's not a good feeling, But these days, obviously, with all this pickup skill, it becomes, you almost want the girl to leave, right? You almost just kind of revel in it or look forward to it sometimes, and or you just don't care. And you're like, hey, if she leaves, she leaves, right? And you're just off to other things. But when you're younger, or if you're married, or if you're blue pill, this stuff hurts. You don't expect it.
Make it make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Okay, next video. All right, here we go.
I knew when I really started to focus on my happiness.
Of course. My happiness. What about your husband's happiness? I mean, these chicks are just so self-serving, right? They're just so all about themselves. It's like the world has to revolve around them. You notice that? I mean, you don't see guys doing these videos going, you know what? I left my wife after 20 years, left my 4 kids because, man, bruh, I needed to focus on me. No, these dudes stay, right? They stay. You know why they stay? They're like, hey, my kid needs me. My daughter needs me. My son needs me. And you know what? My wife, she's not easy to deal with, but I'll put up with it because I love the kids. I love the kids, right? They try to keep the family together. But these chicks, these bitches, no. Yeah, I had to leave him. Well, what did you do? Nothing. I just was bored. I just want to leave. I wasn't being celebrated. I didn't feel like he was valuing me and validating me 24/7. So I needed to go find that on the dating apps.
I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness.
Bullshit.
Making sure that everybody else is okay. But at the end of the day, it's about self-love. And when
There you go, self-love. No, you know what it's about, honey? It's about your narcissism. Don't try to say self-love, baby. I know what you're doing, right? It ain't about no self-love. It's about you being a narc.
To really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value.
Oh, you love yourself. There's no doubt about that. And don't worry, you got that covered.
Know your worth. And then all of a sudden there's this awakening. And it's not easy. It's a hard journey. But
it's a hard journey leaving my husband to go do whatever I want to do. Yeah, so hard. I feel so sad for you.
At the end of the day, I feel like it is so, so worth it. I knew.
Yeah, what a ditz. Next video.
Do you know that women leave men 80% of the time? And if they're college educated,
90.
it's 90. So if you get divorced, it's 80% of the time like the woman leaves. And one of the number one predictors of a divorce is actually if the woman out-earns the man.
True.
Oh, I love that. I actually love that. I can't lie. I actually
You love that? You don't think that's kind of...
No, I'm like, girl, you go get that.
You get that. These modern women, they're so heartless, man. They're just really just cold and heartless. I feel bad for the dudes that these chicks end up in relationships with, and as much as like people try to attack my channel or my content, why are you teaching these guys this? Why are you arming them with this powerful knowledge? Why are you doing this? Because I want to warn guys, right? Obviously, I'm a pickup artist. I'm a dating coach. I still teach guys how to go out there and pick a cold approach women. But I teach you how to go after the right women, how to go to the right places, how to identify chicks like this, toxic chicks, so you will stay away from them, right? Because these chicks are just so cold. I mean, I can feel the chill from here. This chick is just ice. And I would not, I would not want to do anything with her, but hey, what goes around comes around, and this is also why I don't feel bad when these chicks hit their 30s and 40s and they're struggling on the dating apps and getting replaced by the 18, 20-year-olds. I just don't feel bad.
Get around and, like, yeah, you go get that. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Like, why is there like a lack of empathy for men?
It's not a lack of empathy.
It is.
There is, because like they're breaking up a family and a lifelong commitment in a home, and your reaction is,
Hey, I gotta take care of me. It's about self-love. It's a very, very hard journey here, Pearl.
you go get the bag, sis, or like, I'm so happy for you. But that's actually a really that's a sad situation.
Yeah. And I think we will end here, gentlemen. As always, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think about the stories we cover tonight, anything you'd like to share in the comments below, any similar situations that you've been in with any particular previous ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, or even a current wife or a current girlfriend where you're going through this and you have questions and you want answers. A lot of guys on my channel who follow me have been following me over a long time. A lot of these dudes are very, very well versed in the red pill arts. So if I don't comment myself, it's hard for me to keep up with these comments, right, and comment on everyone. Because sometimes we'll get up to 1,000 on a video, and obviously I can't reply to 1,000 comments. I would never be able to, eat or sleep or poop. So one of my esteemed colleagues, students, followers, subscribers will likely respond to you if you need help, right? And that's what I like about the followers that I have. Most of you guys, I'd say like almost all you guys are just not toxic, just very good guys, high value guys, on your path and purpose. You're just out there wanting to do better in life, and we have a very respectful community. So if you have any questions at all with any situations you're going through, just drop them in the comments below, right? And as always, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out. Don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash that notification bell for me as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate it. And for you guys who want to support my work and everything I'm teaching you here, the best way to do that is just jump into 7 months of mastery. Easiest way to support my work, and you're going to get a ton of value from it. As I said previously, you're going to be learning how to cold approach, how to find, meet, and attract those high value, hot 8s, 9s, and 10s that are traditional, non-feminist, good girls. The few that are left out there, they're getting hard to find. I teach you how to do that in 7 months of mastery. Right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. Again, it's the best way to support my channel, my content, and my work. So take advantage of it. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.